In this video, I will teach you how to create simple animation in InDesign. I know, who knew that InDesign can do animation, but it can, and there are different ways of doing it. So, are you ready to do some animating? Animation works well when you export the files as SWF, which is Flash, or EPUB, but if you want to do it directly in the document, that will be exported as an interactive PDF. Will not work, and there's a different way of doing it. I'll show you that later. But right now, let's jump into our animation page and set up the page. Let us go ahead and again create 2 columns, or 3 columns if you want, for text. Kind of have the same layout and feel of it. So I'm going to use my text tool, and I'm going to drag it out. You can go ahead and go about 500 if you want to. If you want to do 2-column design. We've done this before, let me not. Yes. So the same thing as we did in a video for, I think for buttons slideshow. So I'm holding my option, dragging it out. Then I'm going to the first one. I'm selecting that box on the bottom. Come back box. I mean, don't like drag it, click it, and then click on the second one. Then, what we can do right away, go back into your paragraph styles and select body copy. Hopefully it will works, right? Then go back to the first column, under type, fill with placeholder text. I think it worked. Let me check body copy again. Actually, I'd have to double click, don't I? No, it didn't work. Oops, I wish it did. So body copy. Remember what I told you before about not having enough space? Guess what? Go back into type, top menu, fill with placeholder text, and voila. Now below this, we'll create animation. Simple one, because why not? We're going to do two kinds so you can see how it works. One is we can bring an object in. How about that? I'm not going to do a placeholder. I'm just going to drop it in. So let's navigate to the folder for the assignment. Oh, this is my movies. Assignment, there it is. And under images, I think we should have some objects. If the objects are big, we can always resize them. That looks like a good object to animate, doesn't it? That was a JPEG. I wish it was PNG. Because, it won't be... Yeah, if it's PNG, you can have a transparent background. Let's see what else we got here. That's fine. Now, what does this object have to do with ocean? Absolutely nothing. So you can choose a different one if you want to. We have different objects. What the heck? I'm just gonna select it. Place that in there. Size is good. I can always make the frame closer to it. Okay, and I'm going to select it. And you should have your animation menu available. Right here you see there is a name, which is the name of the object. And there are some presets you can actually use right away. Yep, isn't that pretty cool? So you can start with any of those presets. So if I want to fly from the bottom, you'll see created what is called a motion path. So it's going to go from the bottom. That motion path can be adjusted. Notice how it moved it? Yeah, so you can actually move it. You can select it however you want it to appear and go. Next, let me go back here to the options that we have. So notice in that it did say custom now because we changed it. Page event, do you want it to work when it loads, or do you want it to click or something else? Right now I'm just going to do on page load. Next is duration. So if 1 second is fast, you can always make it slower, or if it's too slow, you can make it faster. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can do this. And also how many times do you want to play it? Do you want to loop it? And the speed is in, is out, so that kind of nice, like gives you a little, by itself actually is in, is out, that's an animation. Then you have properties. If I pull this down, so you have an option. Do you want to animate to current location? Meaning it will start from the bottom and go into this location. or from current location, meaning it will start from here and then see it tells you like it moves up. Okay, or to current location. And they're pretty similar to current appearance. Something changed. I don't know what happened. To current location. Before it was similar, wasn't it? So if I placed it this way and I wanted to appear here, I probably do to current location, appearance. Now you can change rotation of this, size, fade in or out. So fade in is nice because it will be transparent until it kind of fully stops. Okay, and you also can make it, if you're doing some other things with it, maybe some buttons, you can actually hide it until animated or hide it after animation, which we won't do right now. Now on the bottom of this animation you have this with preview and a PDF preview. For that you have previews, so it doesn't matter which one you choose, you can click play and you see how it, let me try this again, kind of faded into place, right, into location. Make sense? If I do it now, if I go back, you don't do anything, just watch, and I do from current appearance. Let me do this again. It kind of went to that one, and it doesn't look right, right? Because it's not transparent, right? That makes sense? You can always change that. So let me go back into my previous to current location. Okay, so this is animation 1 done. There are many options you can choose from. Some are fun ones you can try, bounce, dance, and all those crazy ones. We can do another one like that so you can see. So bring another object in, preferably one. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, cool, that's a good looking object. Now the object, we can put it next to each other, and we can do something else with this one. You have other options like bounce, and you can try those. It kind of shows you on top what it does. It bounces back into its place. Again, notice right now from current appearance. So if I just play it right now, and it's gonna go in the order, kind of slow, and it stays in the bottom, right? So I don't like it. I want it to go to current location, and I want it to be faster. It's kind of slow. So my time is too slow, just too slow. All right, let's see if it's better now. Now, this still doesn't look good. You know why? Fade it. Yep, opacity, fade in. And I feel like it still kind of takes a while. I'm going to put it up. Let's see. Let's see if it's better. And that's why you got to play with this. I think that was better. Should we speed it up? If you do, we can always speed it up a little bit. It's not exact science. I'm thinking, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, 1.5. I like what's doing. I like the fade. I want to leave it like that. Now notice that next to it, before we test it, you notice there's an option about show animation proxy. You can kind of see there. And then timer, which is really timing. And it tells you on page load, and it also gives you the order. So you can move those around. You can move this one higher. You can do delay if you want to have more delay between it. So let me go back, and I'm going to play this again and see if it's better. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, right? So let's save this. We don't want to lose anything. Now we're going to do one more object, and we're going to do it differently. Ready for that animation? So let's go choose one more. Yeah, camera sounds good. Bring that in here. That one's bigger, so not a great idea. What I'm going to do is get that frame smaller and then make it fit. So I made it smaller. I'm going to do fitting fit content proportionally. Yep, better. And you can always collapse the frame. Collapse it, I mean, get it closer to the object. Never hurts. Okay. I feel like this one is not even aligned as well, but I don't care. We can always fix the alignments if that bothers you. All right, so this one, what we're going to do is create a customized, our own custom space. So you can use a pen tool or a pencil, or a pen. I'm using a pen tool. And go ahead and make sure you have a stroke color selected. But sometimes, you know what, if you have object selected, you got to unselect it and then click it, because it's weird like that. And we can create a path that the object will travel on. That's pretty cool. And that can be edited. So let's pretend this is the path. Next, what I'm going to do is have the objects, both of them, selected holding the shift key. So both the object and the line we just drew. And I'm going to go under. Very important to know where you are. Right. Object, interactive. So top menu, object, interactive. Convert to motion path. And you notice it became a green line, so it became a motion path. That line can be edited. You can also use direct selection tool to make any changes to it. And the pen tool is pretty cool. So let's actually let us check it out. So let me do a Swift preview. See if it works. Again, it'll be in order. All right. So we can decide how we want it to appear. So let's go back into our animation, move it on the side, and we can decide to current location. Now, one thing I don't understand why sometimes it does that. It moves from the top. I don't want it to the top. I want it. So we gotta play with the options and see which one works best, okay? Then opacity, we're gonna do fade in because it seems like it works well. And if you can always change this path, you can always adjust it if you need to, which is nice. Okay, play, preview. Oh wait, did I do fade in? Remember, we're going backwards. We're going to current location, so it has to be fade out. I know the other one's a fade in, but this one is a fade out. So time is good. Let's see what happens now. Not sure what happened right there. Did you notice that one went blank and then the other one blank? Huh. Not what? Maybe I accidentally had the other one selected. I know what happened. It was me. My fault. Fade out. Thank you very much. Make sure you accidentally don't click on anything else. There it is. Now I do not want to kind of spread them out more evenly. I have lots of space on the bottom, but that's okay. That's what part of the fun is, right? To have fun adjusting it. So now I'm just going to adjust it. Oh, not this one. The box. Thank you very much. Okay, and then move this around. Let's give it more space. And let's do a final test. Oh, that is lovely. Alrighty, go ahead and save your document and you're done with animation.